Hi, my name is Dario. I'll be your occupational therapist today. And I see here in your chart the last time you were here you were having some memory issues. So what we're going to do today is an assessment called MOCA. It stands for the Montreal Cognitive Assessment. And this test is going to help me gauge your memory and measure your cognitive ability. Is that okay with you?
Yeah.
Okay. So I want you to look at the first part of the test, which is on your upper left corner.
Okay.
Okay, so you're going to see a couple circles there with a bunch of numbers and a bunch of letters and a line, a couple lines there. So what I want you to do is, I want you to trace a line from the number to the letter in ascending order. So basically what that means is I want you to go from 1 to A to 2, 2 to B, so on and so forth.
Oh, okay.
Can you do that for me?
Yeah. Sure.
Okay.
I think I can. So.
Okay, perfect. Okay, and now I want you to move over here. Do you see the cube?
Yes.
Okay, so what I want you to do is copy that cube right under it. I want you to draw that for me. Can you do that?
Yes. I haven't done this in a while.
Okay.
But yes. Oh, it's been years.
Yeah, you're doing great. Awesome. Okay, now I want you to move to the next box. So you're going to see a blank space there. So what I want you to do is draw a clock for me. So I want you to draw the clock. I want you to put the numbers on the clock. And I want you to draw the hands at 10 past 11.
Okay. Okay. 10 past 11. And then 10 past 11?
Yes.
So 10 past 11. 10.
Great job. That's awesome. Okay. Okay, now we're going to move on to the next part of the test. So can you see the 3 animals here listed?
Yes.
Okay, what I want you to do is tell me the names of these animals. So you can start off with the first one. What is this?
A lion.
Okay. What is this?
A rhinoceros.
And the last one?
A camel.
Good job. Okay, and now we're going to move on to a memory assessment on this test. So I'm going to read a list of words to you, and what I want you to do is repeat the words. So we're going to do this 2 times. So I'm just going to basically say the words to you, and then I want you to repeat the words, and I want you to pay attention because I'm going to ask you to remember these words. And I'm going to ask you to repeat them for me later on during the test, okay?
Okay.
All right? So, are you ready?
Yes. So
Okay,
so with this, I don't look at the.
Yeah, no, so basically I'm going to just take this from you for 1 second.
Sure.
Right? And I'm going to say the words to you, and then I want you to repeat them for me as soon as I'm done talking, okay? So, face, velvet, church, daisy, red.
Face, velvet, church, daisy, red.
Okay? So one more time. Face, velvet, church, daisy, red.
Face, velvet, church, daisy, red.
Okay? Now remember, I want you to remember those words because I'm going to ask you about them later on.
Okay.
Okay? And now we're going to do the same type of assessment right now, but we're going to try numbers. So I'm going to read 5 numbers to you, and I want you to repeat them back to me in the same order that I'm reading them to you. So let me know when you're ready. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 2, 1, 8, 5, 4.
2, 8, 1, 5, 7, 4.
Okay. And now I'm going to read 3 numbers to you, and I want you to repeat them backwards to me.
Okay.
So I'm going to say them in a certain order, and I want you to repeat the numbers in the backwards order of what I'm saying. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
7, 4, 2.
2, 7, 4.
Okay. Okay. Now we're gonna move on to letters again. So I'm gonna read off a list of letters. They're all random, so you don't have to worry about remembering them all. But I want you to put your hand on the table here, and every time you hear me say the letter A, I want you to tap your hand.
Okay.
So I only want you to tap your hand when you hear me say the letter A. Any other letter, just keep your hand on the table, okay?
Okay.
Just let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Okay. F, B, A, C, M, N, A, J, K, L, B, A, F, A, K, D, E, A, J, A, M, O, F, A, B. Okay, good job. Okay, and now we're gonna move on to a little bit of math. I know this isn't everybody's. I know it's not everybody's favorite subject, but we're gonna have to do it. Okay? So what I want you to do is, I want you to start at the number 100, and I want you to subtract by 7.
Oh, goodness.
So you're gonna go down by 7 after 100, then 7 again following that number, and so on and so forth. Can you do that for me?
I'll try.
So try your best, all right? Okay, just let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
You good? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so starting at 100.
100. 93.
Okay.
87.
Okay.
81.
Uh-huh.
Can I count? Can I count or just?
Just try to do your best. Yeah. No, I know. I know it can get difficult, but just do your best. Just going off from the yeah.
And I don't even.
You were at 81 last time.
I was at 81. Okay. 81, 72.
Okay.
72, 65. I'm sorry. 72, 65.
Okay. And that's good. You can stop right there.
Okay.
Okay. So now we're gonna move on to an assessment of sentences. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna read off a sentence to you.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna read off 2 sentences, and I want you to repeat the sentence as you hear me say it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say each sentence once, and I want you to repeat the sentence for me.
Sure.
Okay? I only know that John is the one to help today.
I only know that John is the one to help today.
Okay. The cat always hid under the couch when dogs were in the room.
The cat always hid under the couch when the dog was in the room.
Okay. Now we're gonna move on to another kind of exercise here. So it's not numbers, so don't worry about that.
Okay.
So what I want you to do is, I'm gonna give you 1 minute, and I want you to name off words that begin with the letter F. But you can't use words that are capitalized, so no names, no states or capitals. You can say and no numbers. And I don't want you to say any numbers like that. So just any word you could think of that starts with the letter F. Just go on and say it. So I'll give you 1 minute. Do you have any questions?
So it's 1 minute. Just
1 minute, just as many words as you possibly can that start with the letter F. No names, nothing capitalized, and no numbers.
Okay.
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 So let me know when you're ready.
Okay. Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, and you can start.
Ferry, field, frankly, quite frankly, fair, frame, farm,
You're doing great.
For forever, for now, and Fable.
Okay, and you can stop right there.
Thank you.
Okay. It's alright. Okay, and now I'm going to ask you to differentiate a couple things here. So I'm going to ask you a couple questions. They might seem a little abstract, but I want you to just basically think of what the relation between the objects. So for example, the similarity between a banana and an orange would be...
I'm sorry?
The similarity between a banana and an
They're
orange.
fruits.
They're fruit, perfect. So
Oh,
just
an
like that.
F-word. Okay.
Yeah. So you see, yeah, exactly. So you're all, you're there. So I'm gonna read off 2 examples to you, and I want you to just basically give me the relation between the 2.
Okay.
Okay. So the first one is gonna be the train and bicycle.
Their transportation.
Okay. And watch and ruler.
Watch and ruler. Measurement.
Okay. Perfect.
Instruments of measurement.
Perfect. Okay. Now, those words that I told you to remember.
Oh.
I want you to read the words off to me. It could be in any order. It doesn't have to be in the specific order that you read it off to me the first time. But I want you to recall as many words as you can.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. Oh goodness. Fate. Church. Velvet. Daisy. There's one more word.
One more word, yeah.
Face, velvet, church, daisy. I remember a color. Red.
Great job. That's good. Okay, and we're gonna reach the end of the test now. So I'm gonna just ask you a couple questions that I want you to answer for me. What is today's date?
Oh, forgot. It's January. January 5th. 2017.
Okay. And what city are we in currently?
We are in West New York.
Okay. And what day is today?
January 5th.
No, I mean like what day? Like what?
Oh, day.
Yeah, what day
Day.
of
Oh,
the week,
it's Friday.
It's Friday, perfect. Okay, and where are you currently?
I'm in your office.
Okay. Okay. Okay, and that concludes the test. So you did really well.
Thank
And
you.
we're going to go over your results.
Okay. Great.